guys and girls. Chokester here, bringing you another episode of Direwolf 20 Pack. We are up to episode 26 already. 26, all right. We have fun stuff. Oh, hey, come on, there we go. And there we go. All right, we got fun stuff going on today. Well, no, we're not going to the Nether. I've already been there. Actually, I virtually went there. I have a couple of spawners. I've showed you that before of the blazes, right? And I was gathering up some blaze rods to make myself, some enchanted books, and I made the wrong one. But I did find that I had the flame in that chest, and we want to do something with that today. What do we want to do? Well, we're going to do some comparisons of bows. Well, we had last episode. We had some discussion on whether or not flame would add damage or not, and I mentioned that there's a mod pack called, let's see. What is it? It's called Crash Test Dummies, or the Test Dummy. It's one single object, right? Well, so we're going to do something with that today. But first, I want to give some shout-outs. First thing, Mr. Sheridan, and Reload Fast. They had mentioned that my dark bow, right? And with the infinity on it, I incorrectly thought that I needed the arrow in here. I swear in the old packs that you did. And look at that. You don't need an arrow in your inventory, nor do you need one in your backpack in order for that to fire with infinity. So, yeah, that's a cool tip. Thank you both, Mr. Sheridan and Reload Fast. I appreciate it, Appreciate it. Now, the next thing is that Reload Fast had mentioned that we wanted to, or he usually uses fire damage. And, well, fire damage is, in my opinion, fire damage is one of those where it sets the mob on fire, but I don't think that it actually has the ability to do initial damage. So what I see happening is if you have a bow that's almost a one shot, right? And it leaves them with, let's say, one heart or one half of a heart. And then the flame ticks and it kills them. You don't get the credit for the kill. The flame did the kill. So it's not a player kill. That's what I think I have noticed in the past. And I want to test that. But the first thing I want to do is, this guy has infinity as well. Remember, this is what we were using before, and the dark bow is what we made. Now, let me show you how this test dummy works. I want to compare these two just to see if we actually made an upgrade. Now, we did do power 4 and power 5, of course. So that is going to be a difference. Oh yeah, this one does not have infinity. So let's get a stack of arrows. Actually, a stack of arrows in one. Okay, so what this is we are going to shoot this, and it'll show us it did 5 damage. 5 hearts of damage. Ooh, I don't like that color. Can we get a different color? Maybe it's because, let's go outside. Now, let's put it right here. There we go. Now, when we shoot it, we can actually see what's happening. So, there we go. 3.5 is what this bow does, okay? So that's what it's going to show us. There's a 4.5. Let me hold it back all the way. There's a 3.5. A 5. Wow, it's random. There's 5. There's 4. Interesting. So is it... Yep, it's definitely random. Okay, that'll make our lives a little bit harder. So let's see what we were doing with this guy. This was our old bow. Okay, there's 11. We definitely knew this was not a one hit. So there's 8.5 to 11. Let's see if flying does anything. It does not. It's still that same randomness. Okay, so let's see what our dark bow does. And our dark bow is, we get to zoom in there, 12.5. Definitely, and there's a 15. There's an extra wiggle, 11.5, 17.5, 15.5. Okay, not bad. So, and we knew that this is, we know that this is a one hit, and that's not damage, right? That's not damage as in, like, this is 21.82. Let me show you. See, that's going to give, that's number of hearts, okay? So there you go. You can see that's 7.68. There's 11. There's DPS is 7.98. Yeah. This one stops. How about you get out of the way, DPS? I would appreciate you. There we go. So what that is it's 10.91 or roughly 20 attack damage. Okay, so that's the difference, is that the attack damage that's shown on here, 21.82, is damage, and what it's showing here is hearts. So that's doing almost 11 hearts of damage. Okay, that one is 11 hearts. So when I shoot this, this is 13.5 hearts. It does more than my sword does. Crazy, huh? So that's really cool. For comparison, our old bow, let me do that one more time, is 10.5, 8.5, 10. Not bad, not bad. You know, it definitely, this is the one I like. So let's see what fire. So the question is, can I do more damage with fire? Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put, let's put it on. Put on this one. Sure. Sounds good. And let's see how many levels it's. No, I said I was going to put it on this one. There we go. And we need 2 levels. I just so happen to have 4. So now we have one vanilla bow and one vanilla bow with flame. So we're going to try both of these out and see if it does more damage off the bat. Or and in this case, we're going to do. Does it help does it help with initial damage on average, right? So there's a 4.5. There's a 4.5. So there's a 3. There's a 5. So let's do this a few times, and it's roughly going to be, there's a 3 again, there's a 4, there's a 3. So we're averaging like right around 4. Okay, and this is the one with flame on it, okay? And this kind of proves my theory, is that it doesn't add any initial damage. It only adds after effect flame, which if you take a few shots, that's fine, but it's not going to increase your damage, the upfront damage. So it's not going to be more of a one hit. It won't one hit Enderman, let's say, if you're not able to kill them with one shot with the standard bow. So, all right, so that to me tells me that flame is exactly what I thought. It is not add any extra damage. It's only after effect ticks. What do they call that in RPG world? I forgot now. It's the where it constantly does damage. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I want to make another dark bow, because I want to see just vanilla, does this make how much does it compare to our standard bow, right? Now we're going to do it 2 ways. We're going to do it unempowered and empowered. So we already know this is average of 4. So that's pretty straightforward, right? And then this guy, right out the gate, looks like it's going to be about the same. Yeah, so 3.5, 4.5. Oh no, there you go. So we do have a little bit higher average. There's a 5.5, there's a 5. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're averaging around 5, whereas the vanilla bow averages around 4. So, of course, now this is doing a whole rash of 3.5s. So, okay. Yeah, now all of a sudden we started getting 3.0. There's a 5.5. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. And so, again, this is, averaging about 4.5. Okay. Or, sorry, averaging around 4. So it does do a little bit out the gate. Now, let's do an empowered crystal or a vibrant crystal. Perfect. Let's take this, and I believe it's, 4 levels? 2, 3, 4. Oops. I have 2. All right, so this dark bow, we're going to put 4 levels on here. It will charge up. Let's give it a second to charge, and it should charge right up here as well. Okay, so now, once we empower it, does it have any extra damage? Well, that seems to me that no, doesn't look like it's going to do any extra damage. It seems to be right around that 5 again. Yeah. Okay. So empowering it doesn't give it any extra damage, which is kind of what we suspected. It seems to, of course, mitigate the damage. So, all right. So there you go. There's everything you want to know about the dark bow. Well, not everything, but some. Now, the other thing is can the basic capacitors will that actually increase the damage? So that's what we don't know yet. So let me see what kind of things we have here. For capacitor, we do have this. And what we'll do is we'll just throw the 2 levels on. I don't really need to go all the way up since this bow is redundant. Okay, we'll let it charge up. And let's just test this. See if empowering it gives it any more damage. Okay, there's a 6.5, there's a 4.5. Does not look to be. Still going to be average around 5 or 6. I don't know. It's debatable. We seem to be getting a lot more 5s, average around 5, and now we're getting some 7s. I don't know. It's debatable. If it may be a little bit extra damage. Of course, you'll want the the power 5 and I guess that's about it. Power 5 is the only extra damage that you're going to get. So that's a good bow. That's a good bow. Now, the other question that came up is, why do I have so many bows in my inventory? In my JEI? Well, it's because this is the new Tinker's Construct. I didn't add it. It's part of the Direwolf pack if you run the beta. He's got 2 different, the way Curse works is that you can sign up for beta updates or you can manually install them. So if you right-click on the object in Curse, say View Profile, go into the versions, and you can update to the beta versions, and that's what I've done. So that's why I have the newest version of Tinker's Construct, and therefore I have all these different bows and crossbows. It's nothing I did specifically other than I'm on the latest pack, which just so happens to be beta. The things that I've been talking about lately, the F3, right, or the lack of F7 and having to do F3 and G to get junk borders. That's a function of F3. Yeah. So that's a function of being in the beta pack and FTB utilities removing that functionality. Same thing with the light levels. F9 and F3G and F7 versus F4, right? So that's all the function of being on the beta pack. Okay, the beta release of the Direwolf pack. So that's what I have been talking about and why those kind of things are affecting me and not you guys. Okay guys, I am upstairs now and I have made myself a mod item filter. It is just yellow red surrounded by paper, and what this does, I put down a trash can connected next to here, and remember I've got all the Pam's Harvest Craft stuff in here, so I'm going to add in mod item filter, and we will grab, I don't care, one of these, just anything from Pam's Harvest Craft. We will put it inside of here, and now it says Harvest Craft. Anything Harvest Craft related will, make sure, insert into the trash, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Let's see, always active. And so what that'll do is it'll start extracting all of that and keep room for the rest of our stuff, because we want the enchanted stuff so we can disenchant them. Why? Well, because here's an indication. Here's a clue. Oh, we got another armor stand. That is because I have been busy. I have been very busy. We want to make dark armor, right? Or dark, this stuff right here, right? So the dark helm, the dark plate, dark leggings, and the dark boots. I have made, let's see, this is 5 stacks. The reason why is I'm going to need 24 for the armor set, but I wanted 4 stacks because in here, if we look, the protection, to get protection 4 on here, it takes a full stack. So I wanted protection 4, and then I thought, oh wait, I have some books. So what I have is mending, 4 of them. I have unbreaking. Remember that just saves our experience, allows us to get a little bit more if we have unbreaking. It uses less. Soulbound, I only have 1. But that's okay. It's a little expensive right now. We need Enderman. We need Souls of Enderman in order to create Soulbound books. I don't have an Enderman spawner yet. We'll work towards that. We will get that. I have 2 protection 4s. This one is, I've migrated these together or merged them together in the anvil. This one has got a whole bunch of other crap on there that it will just get ignored. And lastly, I have a protection 3. So, oops, not that. So what we need for protection is, we need the dark steel that I just mentioned. So let's grab the dark steel. Let's see here, dark. All right, so we're going to need a protection 3, and we're going to need 1 more protection 4. and that should be good. So what we're going to need, oh, we're going to need those books. We're going to need the books. Give me books, please. 1, 2. And let's make those real quick. There's 1 protection 3 and 10, 20-ish. And I think it's going to be 24, right? 28. All right. So let's grab another one, put back those 2, and we'll grab that. Now we should be able to, I don't know, let's guess 4. I'm going to guess 4 levels. So I need a protection 3 and, where is that other protection 3? Ha! Perfect. Okay, so now we have all 4 protection 4s, right? And protection, oh, no, can't remove that. Don't want to do that. Well, I can, but, okay. So let's make our dark armor. Let's make our dark armor. And the last one. Okay, so we also need vibrant crystals. Vibrant, and I'm just about set up for those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, over the anvils for some more work. Okay, now we have all kinds of good stuff here. We have 3 pistons. We have 3 potions of swiftness. And also, for the soulbound, I could put it on one of these, and it'll do okay. I really want to get, all 4 of them. That would be really nice. I can't put it on any of these. I thought I could, which was really unfortunate. I can't make my Tinker's Construct. That it's just really frustrating. If I say uses, doesn't even show it in here. Right, so I've just, and none of these that I know of, mending used to work, but they considered that a bug. I'm just kind of disillusioned a little bit. But I can put it on here, and this would be really nice to be able to fly. So I think I'm going to do that. That's really, really good. All right, so now I'm just going to waste some levels. I know, it's painful. But let's put on here, I want to put the speed. See, down below in the green where it says Potion of Swiftness for speed, that's to speed me up. So I'm going to get that. Oh, put it right back in. And the next level costs 6. And then the next level costs well, obviously it costs 8, but that's going to be, yeah, that's going to give us the highest level. And our anvil broke. Let me make a new one here. Thank you. Couldn't find the right key. There we go. Okay. Put that back. Now, the next one is on our boots. We want to put, we can only do 1 at a time. And we're going to do this right back in. And I will need how many more? 8, right? So I will need 6 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here and here. Okay. The other things I want to do is I want to get a potion or potion of night vision, right? So we can see in the night. I want to get the solar one for, solar 3 for photovoltaic. Those are a little bit painful to make, but with our refined storage, it's not too bad. If we look up these are the 3 different levels. So this one's not too bad. It starts right away with vibrant, but you also have to have fused quartz and the daylight sensor. It's not horrible. Where we are at our stage, we got pulsating iron, vibrant alloy, double layer, and then it requires 3 of these here, right? So 3 of the mid tier plus this ender crystal, which is an enderman. So we can't quite do that yet. We just, like I said, we need to set up a enderman farm and get a bunch of those. But so I think that's it. I think that's good for right now. So let's say goodbye to our emeratic crystal chest and say hello to our dark armor. Let's take a look at ourselves. Oh yeah, nice and dark. Yeah, and glowy purpley. Cool. How you guys doing? Now, the other thing, well, let's go ahead and put this on here first. And here, and this is our retired armor. It served us well. It served us well. It didn't even let us get withering against the wither. The other thing is, I want to trade in my angel ring. Now, I'm hoping the soulbound. I should have actually tested this, but angel ring. There's other angel rings now, and I could go with the black one, right? That would kind of blend in. I want a contrast. I want to go with the whole dark theme. So if we do this, we can. All we have to do is just this one right here, right? So we just need 2 pieces of leather, and we should be able to. Oh, I don't have leather in there. It's right here, and we'll toss that in. You're supposed to slide. There we go. It loses its soulbound. Oh, you're killing me. All right, maybe we'll once we get the ability to make soulbound again, I'll change that out. So I'd rather have the soulbound on it than anything than having the better look. So let's go test these out. So first thing is I have step assist now, so that's really nice. That's what I do is I start Britannia right away, and well, look at that, we do have a heart of damage. Normally I start Britannia right away so that I can get step assist. I didn't do that in this episode, or in this series. So that's kind of cool. I mean that we it's kind of cool that we have step assist now because I've been missing it this whole time. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm super fast. The other thing is the sash, right? The sash from Britannia, the Sojourner Sash. Sojourner's Sash. That's the other one that gives us a ton of speed, and it's not too bad, right? It's just a couple of the first tier runes and a Mana Steel Ingot. So we might get into that soon, but right now this is about the fastest I can run. It's not too bad. It's not bad at all, right? It's pretty decent. I'm not that upset with it, right? So anyway, the other thing is I have jump boost, right? But I also have flight, so it doesn't really matter. Sometimes I like to jump high. Oh, I didn't know I was missing a block there. Look at that. Wonder where that went. Enderman, for sure. He stole my block. So random block to steal. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to have to sign off here. We're over time, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.